Hi, welcome to another Summer Okadibia tutor. Today I'm going to take you to how to set up a Weblogic server environment. Um, so basically, what you have to do is you first have to download the Golden Gate, the Weblogic server software. So basically, you go to no Oracle.com. So pretty much after you download the WebLogic server, you just have to do some configurations. So first I have to get to this page. There you go. So you come to download, and you click on middleware. You click on this one, Oracle Fusion middleware, including Oracle WebLogic server. Click on that, and so what I've already done is I have my WebLogic server software installed, and should be this directory. So pretty much, so when you get to this page, you have multiple choices. So actually, you should click on this one, on this link. It's going to take you to more options for your downloads. So pretty much after you download it, when you launch it, this page is gonna appear. This page. This is a quick start command prompt from what's it called WebLogic server. So pretty much, if you wanted to again just create it, the first thing that you have to do with in terms of using WebLogic server, you have to create a domain. So okay, so when you get to this page, you have multiple options. So if you look here at the bottom, you have Oracle WebLogic server 12.1.1. So and you have 10.3.6. It's very confusing, but basically this is for 12 over 12C, and this one is for over 11G. So again, so 10 just don't take this, just don't panic or anything. 10.3.6 is actually over 11G. So once you figure out which one you accept the license agreement, and you figure out which one you want to download, I downloaded the one with the developer with the office that uses the options of productive development. So which is actually this one, the WebLogic server, Oracle Currents, and Oracle Enterprise Pack for Eclipse development only. So that's the one I downloaded. It's again based on what you select, you're gonna have different sizes. So after you're done with that download, what's gonna happen is you're gonna have this. Actually, let me not do that. Downloads. So you have okay, let me do this. Let me put this to the side. So you're gonna have, hopefully I have it. No, I don't have it. Okay, so basically you're gonna have, actually I should have it on my desktop. So after you download it, you're gonna have this file, the OEPE Indigo. So let me see if I can launch it right now. Again, remember I told you this is going to be your endpoint after you launch this, what you downloaded, the exe um, package. This is what it's going to lead up to after you've done the configuration for your directories and binaries locations. I mean, so. Okay, yes. So pretty much this is, again, I'm launching it. So ultimately when you get to this page, you're gonna have to select getting started with Weblogic server 12.1. So once you click on that, it is going to, okay, everything's being slow today. So this is okay. Anyways, so this is the quick start menu, just so you know. And if you are having difficulties with, if you close this page and you're struggling with reopening it, basically you just have to look inside your directory for the quick start shell script, which would be, let me get to this again. That's space is starting, which would actually be here. So you will go to middleware. You will go to, let me see if I can remember it. So should be looking for, should be domain. Domains. So basically you're just looking for the quick start shell script. So let me see if I can remember what it was. Common. Let's try common. And then layer. So you go to quick start, and then you run the script, and it's gonna bring up this window if you happen to close it. So let me do this. So what is going on? And minimize this and come back up here. So again, so after let me see if I can launch this any faster, any quicker. I cannot. Okay, configuration visit. Okay, come on, there you go. So pretty much this is what you're gonna see after you click on getting started with Weblogic. So let me do this. I have too many of those open, so let me close this one out, close this one out. I only need one, so close this one out. Yes, I want to exit. Yes, I want to exit. Yes, I want to exit. go. So basically you have to create a domain. So I'm going to click on here and click on create a new domain. And basically here you're gonna do the setup for your admin server, for your managed servers, for your listener port and listener addresses. So here you have the option of either just doing a basic domain installation, or you can make it just add some flavors to it with different web services. So what I'll do is, again, let's do actually, existing. Okay, let's try basic, and let's see what that takes us. So click next after you selected the options. So here you have to again, just be very mindful of of your configurations, because you have to set up your domain name and also your domain location. So basically this is where I have my domain location. So my domain is actually just base domain _1 domain 1. So pretty much so this is my location, and you just have to make sure that you actually just match it, match your the directories. So here, let's say if I wanted to, I already have a domain, so let's say I wanted to, again, domains, let's say I wanted to create base, not even write anything at the bottom, just put this. So this is gonna be appended to this directory. So, and you don't have to worry about anything after that. So click let me see, I have it, middleware project domain 2. Okay, click next. And then here you have to basically just set up your Weblogic server, your Weblogic name. So your domain name. So basically this is going to give you access to the console, and you use the console to basically to do different administrative operations or actions, on the different servers that you're monitoring. So here, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna assign the name Weblogic 1. Password is gonna be Weblogic and Weblogic, and okay, that's fine. Click next. Let's see, password. Password. Is that it? Okay. Let's try it out. Project 1. Nope. There you go. So apparently you cannot have a Weblogic as your password. You have to either put try to do some additional stuff to it. So so when you get to this point, you have to again, you have two choices. You can actually just select you can actually just put your domain in either the development mode or in production mode, and also do the selection for your JDK. I'm probably gonna have another tutorial on what the differences in the JDK that are available, and also basically the difference between development and production mode. That's definitely gonna be in an upcoming video. And again, so you would just again find the JDK, and then it's gonna and just have it listed as an option here at the top. So this is fine for now, development mode, and click on next. So basically here you have different choices. So again, so remember I told you the first thing that we're looking to configure is the administration server and also the managed server. So automatically click on these two. And also here you can select the deployment and services, and also you can also configure your security store, file store, or again distributed destination. So for now I'm just going to focus on having these three, and also these other ones basically, again, depending on how complex your environment is, you either gonna select or deselect some of these. So but again, for now I'm just gonna select these three again, just have a basic domain creation. So click on next. Okay, here you have to assign a name to your admin server. So I'm gonna call my admin server 1. And basically what I have to do now is I have to assign, I already have a domain that's up and running. So what I have to do now is I have to assign a different listening port. So I will not assign it to 7,000. I think I have 7,001, 3, and 4 that I'm using as my listening port. So that means I have 5 and basically and so on that are available. So I'm gonna assign it to 5, and then click on next. And then here you can configure your managed servers. So what I'll do is I'm gonna click on add, and then I'm gonna basically just name it managed server 1. Listening port is probably gonna be 6, and then I'm gonna do just just for the fun of it. Let's see if I can do clear room. Okay, 3 managed servers, 7,000, 7,006, 7, and 8. And also here you have the option of basically just enabling SSL. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go into that configuring that type of authentication method. But anyways, again, I'm going to ignore this for now, and then click on next. This is actually SSA is actually what the node manager uses. It's more of a basically again you would configure that for security purposes. And so what I'll do is again I'm going to actually create a cluster also. Cluster and unicast, multicast. Okay, that's fine. Or you know what? No, let me not create a cluster. I'm going to delete it. So basically, a cluster is just a collection of managed servers. So basically, again, that's why if you pay attention to what I have, it has a different. These are the different messaging communication methods methods for the different for your inside of that cluster. You either have an option of using multicast or unicast. Again, I've covered these two in another tutorial. So let me delete this. Click on next. Again, here I have the option of selecting a machine. What I'll do is I'm gonna create a machine, and I'm gonna call the machine 1. Actually, what I should have done is I'm gonna call this machine 2. Again, just and if you were to be working on a Linux environment, then you just have to again just basically just select add and you just assign the proper values for your machine and the different fields. So this is fine. The port, node manager port is 5556. Actually, you know what? I already have a node manager at this port. Let me do this. I'm gonna do 5557. So click on next. So what I'll do is I'm gonna actually just server machine, and then place them all here. So all of these servers are going to be on the same machine. So let me click on next. So here basically you don't have to do anything else. Just I know this is very confusing. You want to know what is the tree structure really all about. So again, just ignore this for now. Again, this is more for if you have a very complex environment that you're setting up. So here you click on next, and pretty much when you get to this point, you are ready to launch your new domain. So create. Okay. So this is what this is again. So once this is complete, just make sure you record this bottom part. This is gonna be your admin URL. Make sure you have this. So again, I'm using 7005 as my listener port. So let me do this. Let me start my admin server again. Okay, admin server is started. It's running. So let me do this again. So in terms of this is basically what this is the window that you receive from after you launch the .exe file from the download that came from the Oracle website. Again, here you just click on next. Again, middleware, pretty much very straightforward. You just have to click on next. Again, this if you look at the bottom, this is directory that basically you be setting up basically for your Weblogic server. And again, so it's going to prompt you. It's going to say, okay, you already have a middleware that's configured on your system, so you have to create a new middleware home. So what I'll do is, after you get you this, remember I told you this is gonna be what you be working with to create your domain. So I will not go through this because I already have a middleware home and the different boundaries and packages installed. So I'm gonna just close this out. So what I will do next is I've launched my domain and it's running. So let me go to I want to open up a browser. Let me open up any browser. So this is my browser. So with my new browser, what I have to do is I have to put in my URL for the admin service. So the URL is http / localhost 7005 console. Again, my Weblogic server is being deployed. My application is being deployed. You just have to wait for that to be done. And basically, if you're just wondering, basically, what are the values that are assigned to my user, and again, there's an authentication that you have to go through to be able to use the console. And remember, we set up the Weblogic server username and password. So I'm gonna show you basically what you can do if you basically can't remember what your username and password is. So while that is going on, let me actually go to here. So I will, again, I have two domains. Basic domain 1, basic domain 2. So what I will do for now is I'm gonna find the location for my server. So I believe the path should be, again, so what this is my, I have to put my username and password here to be able to access the console. So what I'll do here is I will go to servers, admin, security. Is this how I did it last time? Because you have to just basically just review one of your files for the different that is definitely not it. No, close this out. So that's not the file. So let me see if I can be able to find it. So which one would it be? So would it? Let me see, security, and I think it should be one of these files. Let me see. Default authentication. Let's try this one out. No, yeah, I think this is the file. So basically, this is the file that you have to look into to get the credentials. If you happen to not remember what they are. So basically, here you have, again, you have the user. Yeah, again, you have the let me see if I found it. User. User ID, local system user ID, Weblogic 1. Okay, Weblogic 1. Am I in the right domain? Yes. So again, so this is what I assign as my username and password. So let's try it out. So Weblogic 1. Weblogic 1. I hope that's the right one. Let me see. There you go. That's the administration console. And again, here you'll be able to, perform different actions. Basically, just administer over your WebLogic server domain. The managed server, the different users groups, the different clusters that you have. And again, the path to get to the credentials, if you forget them, is just it's the domains. It's the domain slash the domain that you created, security, and then look into the file, the default authentication LDIF. So let me close this. I have my console. I'm ready to use the WebLogic server, basically to launch different applications. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.